As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now, wish me luck, Grammarly has again been a lifesaver with my application in helping me write my personal statement and CV. Grammarly is your digital writing assistant. It's an all-in-one tool
is gut and their drinks are cold. It's time for your Thursday kickback about all things rap. Co-feature and pass with your host,
Troydashow.
And Lucid the Dreamwaker. And this is the Rap Yard Podcast.
Hello. Hello. Oh, sorry. I turned you on and then I turned you off. What's up?
Not much, everybody. Welcome to the Rap Yard Podcast.
I don't have my
Me
thing.
either. I don't either, but I've got to click it like this.
That's what I was gonna do. I'm not prepared as usual.
That's okay. That's how I'm doing it. I grabbed the wrong chord that I need for my board. I'm like, oh, right chord, but for some reason it doesn't send the information. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we are hoping to have 9, aka 9 double M from the Bronx, come in and join us today, and hopefully that happens. If not, it's all good. But right now we're just kind of waiting. And if you missed the last episode, I kind of went into detail about how I'm like a huge fan of his, and it's a really big deal for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably good that he wasn't on last week because you weren't there, and I wanted you to be there. And also, my excitement has tapered down a little bit. So It's not that I'm not still excited. I'm not just like if he would have come on last week, I probably just would have been like, the whole time. So
your brain would have been mush.
That doesn't make for good audio. So
Yeah.
Anyway.
So why she keeps screaming everything she says? She's screaming.
I'm like, so tell me about your time.
Maybe something's wrong with her mic. It's got to be.
Yeah, something's wrong with her
mixed it and that's all right.
But yeah, it's like I've been, excuse me, I've been listening to him since I was like 14. So.
Wow.
Yeah. You're like, wow, that was a long time ago. Low-key diss on you every 5 seconds.
Well, I feel like that's like growing up with an artist. Only some artists do you get to grow up with, I know.
I was trying to think of an equivalent, but I don't know what, who did you listen to when you were 14?
I definitely grew up with, Kanye was around for a long time. 50 Cent
I was going to say Kanye.
For a long time. You got to think those early, 2000 artists and up that are still around, like Eminem. I watched Bro. I watched, Kid Cudi grow. I watched, a lot of them. All the ones that are kind of really, not even already had their moment, their main spotlight. Those are the ones I pretty much grew up watching.
Right.
Now everyone in the spotlight is new school to me. So the era before them is the people I grew up on.
Yeah, like Nelly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was a kid when that shit was dropping.
I kept thinking about hot shit all day today.
Was it stuck in your head?
Yeah, but just the beginning was hot shit. Or people like to talk shit about Nelly, but you can't lie that Air Force Ones is hot.
Who else can have people rocking around with band-aids on their faces like it says?
Were other people doing that?
Yes, kids were.
That's funny. He did that because he was a baseball player, right?
No, I didn't know the story behind that. I thought it was just a branding thing or something.
I thought it was stupid, or he was covering up some weird eye herpes or something, something embarrassing that or he had a third eye right here. But no, it was something to do with baseball because you know how they put those them football players.
Oh.
So he just put band-aids on, I guess, because you could just take them off, whereas the other stuff was he had to wash it off. I don't know what
right. That makes
exactly,
sense.
But yeah,
in its own weird Nelly way, I guess.
Yeah, well, he was I don't know if he was major league, but I think he was at least minor league. So he went a little far. With that.
I never knew he even played.
Yeah, where's he from again?
I don't know. I want to say
somewhere in the Midwest, somewhere.
Is he from the Midwest? I thought he was from the South. I thought he was from the South.
No, he's from the Midwest. He's St. Louis or something. I guess I could Google it.
Yeah, I'm about to right now.
Oh, okay.
It's 2023. I can just Google. He's from Texas. Austin,
what?
Texas.
Austin, Texas is almost the Midwest. Let's be real.
That's hilarious. I don't know.
I
I
guess
don't
I was
know.
thinking of Chingy, but
Yeah, same archetype. That
I
counts.
guess Chingy was like hot for a while, like, and then everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Boo, we hate you," just all of a sudden.
See how fast they turn. What's the Batman quote? You live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why. I don't know why everyone decided all of a sudden that Chingy was corny, but like when I went to St. Louis, I would make jokes about it. Like we were going on like a museum tour, and I
Yeah.
asked the lady, I was like, "So when are we going by Chingy's house?" And she thought it was hilarious. So my jokes are still hitting in St. Louis. So
The pre meme. Damn, being made fun of pre meme is serious business. That's how you know it was bad.
and who did you said someone that surprised me? That was from Indianapolis. Who was that?
Was it Babyface? I think I said or
No, no, it was either a rapper or like, no, it was Mike Epps. Mike Epps.
oh yeah. He's from here.
Yeah, I didn't even know that, and I
You
was
don't
gonna
have
tell you, I forgot. But him and Old Dirty Bastard, and what's his name? Shit, uh, the guy that's on 30 Rock, the black guy that he's really
Chris
typecast.
Rock.
Huh?
Was it Chris Rock?
No, 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 no. The guy.
Oh, Childish Gambino.
Who?
Childish Gambino. Is that who it was?
No, no. Okay, let me think. I don't know. But him and this other guy that was like a comedian on Saturday Night Live starts with.
Uh,
I'm gonna have to look it up. But they used to like roll around together. They were like friends, and it was just weird imagining this group. And Charlie Murphy was part of it too.
oh, that must have been hilarious.
Yeah, 30 Rock. Tracy Morgan. I started
Tracy
typing it.
Morgan. That's who it was.
It
I
was
can't believe I
Tracy
forgot.
Morgan, Mike Epps, Old Dirty Bastard, and Charlie Murphy riding around New York City, causing hell, going to strip clubs, getting drunk. Just can you imagine?
That is one hell of a blunt rotation.
That is just, like
Like,
like probably causing hell for real, for real.
yeah.
I
That's
would
the
love
last
to.
group of people you want to claim you. Like that's the last group of people you want to join on you.
Hmm.
You just start going hard. All you can do is just smile. It's just easy.
Lord, I bet there was a lot of cocaine going around too.
Oh, I bet you.
I
I bet
just
you
for some
absolutely.
reason I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see that being a pain night. I don't think those were the guys that sit in the VIP section all like chill. There you go.
First, like Old Dirty Bastard, right there is enough, right? You know, if everywhere he goes, I feel like is a party.
Yeah, probably not a wine night. No, not a wine night.
It's not a book club night.
Yeah, I don't think we're drinking any barefoot that night.
um, but then I really feel like Tracy Morgan is a piece of work. Like when he gets fucked up.
I mean, I'd probably ask him to stop talking. His voice is somewhat. His voice is somewhat. I don't know. You need it
It's
in.
his whole persona because it goes together, right? He
Yeah.
plays the same character. He's like, and it's like, yeah.
He's like, "What's the peanut butter sandwiches?" Or
Speaking of Eminem,
I had to get that in there.
speaking of Eminem, did you see my Eminem verse that I put on the Facebook today?
No, what happened?
What happened?
What
I don't
happened?
I don't know why. I was just like inspired. So I decided I was gonna work on my Eminem impression, and in doing so, I started thinking of lyrics, and I was like, well, I better
Yeah,
write these down. And I
yeah.
was like, I gotta share these with somebody somewhere somehow. So I chose our podcast Facebook page for that.
What? I can't believe I missed that. I almost want you to spit them live. Is that too much to ask for?
No, I could do that, but it's not gonna be good.
That's okay. I think we should do that. I think we got to give the fans what they want.
They don't want that.
They
That's
want
what
your
you want.
Eminem.
I could do a really good Erica Badu. I've known that for a while though.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I
Okay.
pick my friend like I pick my friend. And my friends all about
Okay. Okay. All right,
it.
Erica.
I think I need a cup of tea. The
Whoa,
world
actually,
keeps turning.
whoa, that's actually pretty good.
It's not as good as your Danny Brown, but it's I'm working on it.
We might have to try to beat the AI in its own game and do our own version of these artists together. Danny Brown, Erica Badu, and Eminem all on the track. That's what we're
I
gonna do.
am. I never said I could do an Eminem impression. I said it was something I aspire to.
Something
All
in
right.
the distant future.
So nobody commented or looked at it or anything, so that's fine. But this is what I wrote. Hi, I'm Eminem. I'm gonna kill Kim with the steel pin. Drag her body to a field, then sprinkle it with cinnamon and tell the ants to dig in. I'm a real friend. Until you cross me, then I'll accost you with that steel pin again. Throw your ass in the garbage bin. And if you got rims, I'll steal them. Murder you and your wife and children with a knife in an abandoned building where the floor is cracked and the paint's peeling and there's roaches on the ceiling, just like my mom's crib. Hi, Mom. That's my ad lib. I'll slap her in the face with the toilet lid and tell her what an awful job she did. Throw her in a tank with an angry squid. I'm Eminem. That's it.
Hey, I like that.
Thank you.
That was Slim Shady. That was in Eminem. That was Slim Shady for sure.
Whatever. It's the same person.
No, that's just pretty good. I actually hear some shit saying like that.
Yeah, it's like he's just like, "Hi, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna stab you with a knife and kill your
I'm
wife."
crazy. I hate my life and I'm trash. And this is all cool to me. Uh,
Yep. Shout
I
out
mean,
to Blend Daiquiris of Monroe. Delicious daiquiris.
shout out to Daiquiri.
Blend. Blend. Try it now.
Shout out to Mystery Cups. You guys will never know what's in it.
Oh, I thought you said Mystery Pub. I was like, that's a cool name for a pub, I guess.
Actually, it is. I'm keeping that in my idea book. No one picked that.
Put that in there. Put that down.
Pub. How many?
9. Hmm?
Where are you? Nine?
9.
Nine?
I don't know, man. He didn't. Well, see, and the thing is, I think it is worthwhile for me to turn my camera off and look at my phone at some point. I'll do that in a minute. I did give him the link, but maybe there's some weird, like his phone's, he can't use the link
Yeah.
or whatever. So I'll do that in a minute.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that now if you want.
All right, I'll do that now. Let me turn.
Yeah, why not?
You're like, get out.
Meanwhile, everyone, I will be talking about some exciting news. You guys probably might have heard, but if not, you're a rap fan, a rap stan. Andre 3000, one of the GOATs, a rare artist indeed nowadays, has announced that he will be making an album. Yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys celebrate that because I feel sometimes the OGs need to come back and show the new kids how to do it. Especially in an age where as far as popular rap goes, if that's what we call it, mainstream artists or the top artists that we have today, is not exactly heavily rhyme scheme and lyric influence. I feel a lot of it's about melody and bounce and singing. The OGs would be refreshing. If you agree, you got to let me know in the comments below. Tell me how you feel. Other than that, I'm not too sure on any other artists that may have announced any upcoming work or dropped a new album. I'm not sure. I might have.
I know. Oh, there's something that in the world of hip hop that I was going to bring up, and that would be number one, Kevin Gates on the Carisha Please. Carisha Please. Have you seen
I have
this?
to see that. What happened? What? Was it
Good.
he always saying something crazy.
I've watched the interview's like an hour plus. I've
Oh,
watched it 3 times in full.
What?
Kevin Gates is what do I always say about myself? Not a loose cannon, unhinged. Like
Yeah.
he's pretty unhinged, right?
He is.
And so maybe I could just play a tiny snippet of it without getting like penalized and thrown in jail for whatever.
Very
I guess
incompetent.
I heard Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk want to fight. That's not
No.
unrelated, but
I'd watch that. I would. Who you got your money on?
I don't even see either one of them like lifting a fist. I don't know. I really don't.
I gotta put my money on Mark. If anyone else had a cheat doing something like that, it'd be him.
Because why?
Because he's sketchy. Facebook is sketchy. Everything he does seems kind of sketchy.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? He got like that type of rich person villain vibe to him. I feel like he's
Like
just
he'd like trip
like
him and then like bite his ankles or something.
yeah. Or he's got like the ref would be one of his robots or something, and he'd win.
He's like, here you go.
Yeah, he's like, let me unhook the ref real fast.
I think Elon would come in like he'd come out swinging, you know, he'd want to really fight. And then, you know, like you said, Mark would be like,
Yeah, he's gonna have that VR
Inspector
headset on,
Gadget.
like, controlling the robot. Yeah, that would not surprise me nowadays.
They look like they could be related too. I don't know.
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe this is what it's all about, a big family feud.
Wait, what now?
Maybe this is all about a big family feud. They're related, and this is all about coming together Thanksgiving with bragging rights.
Nobody fucks my sister but me.
Very territorial.
Here we go.
Don't take us down on Facebook for that. We didn't mean it.
Oh, yeah, we love you. All hail Zuckerberg. Whatever. I don't think it works that way.
No.
But maybe. Enough people talk shit about Elon. Can you hear my damn washing machine? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's my favorite tune.
Dun, 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 dun. I think it's like Beethoven or something.
Probably.
Okay, I think this is one of the main parts. It's just a YouTube short. Hold on.
It'd be cool if your washer played like Wipe Me Down or something. Wipe me down. Shit.
Laundry's done. Wipe me down. Laundry's done.
Yo.
And like it was like a bunch of little like things that came out and sang it, like little like robotic mice or something. Like you're at it's a small world at Disneyland.
Then maybe everyone would do laundry on time.
Yeah, if there were little singing robotic mice. I'm talking to you, Samsung. Figure it out. All right, here we are. And this is just a snippet.
I got a big, long ass tongue.
Can I see your tongue?
When? No.
Wow.
Hey, you lick her feet, I'm about to feed her dick.
Ooh.
We about to make her tap in this bitch.
Ooh.
I'm talking about bitch, bend over.
Ooh.
Hey, stand up on your toes.
Ooh.
Hey, lock your knees
It's a
back.
shock.
Baby, breathe through your nose.
Oh my God. I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I am not surprised at anything I just heard.
No, and there's more.
Yeah,
Let's
I know.
see.
I got a
Get out of
big,
here!
long
No, I already
ass
saw
tongue.
this. Shut up. Damn. Snippet.
Kevin Gates is definitely one of those artists you could say makes a decent amount of freaky music. Or freaky bars.
He's the one that I feel like and this is not something I'm personally thankful for or feel like anyone should be proud of, but he's the one that really brought booty eating into the limelight, if you recall.
Yeah,
like, it was around, but then all of a sudden everyone was talking about it and making songs and TV shows and everything about it. It was all like, everyone's eating ass now. It's like, okay. That's stupid. Like, why do we care?
Was it he the one who said to eat it like groceries line?
He's the one that came up with that, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, wow. This is a cultural moment that might be in the book when ass eating was normalized through the use of pop culture and rap.
When aliens do or have already visited our planet, they're going to find him and give him like a medal, I'm sure.
They'd be like, without you, the probing could never be possible. Ass eating was the first step to the probing.
Perfect, yes. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to have to go to the... Okay, I understand. Jeez, that's a little...
Nature
I don't
Valley
remember
is
all
committed
that.
to protecting our national
you-
parks because
Can you
life
not get past
happens
the
out
Asian
there.
environment?
It's where you'll
I got to listen to this ad go on and on and on. It's so long.
Aren't they always? Sometimes
Like
if you
a
don't
bunch of
skip
people
them,
eating granola bars for like a whole minute.
why
their
should it be about
stupid
medicine
kids.
too? You're eating
I'm
granola
never
bars,
buying this fucking granola bar ever.
That's Nature
Okay.
Valley. You got to. Can't get away
Yeah.
without it.
Never. Fuck Nature Valley. Okay. When I saw it on my phone, it was like sectioned into sections, and it's not now. But I think since I saw it so many times, I can figure it out.
Okay.
Here's one part. You ready?
Yeah, you cannot have these are federally protected birds. You cannot have these.
Okay, no,
feathers
that's
on
not
it.
it.
Like, well, because the Super Gremlin song, When the Super Gremlin came out, I never accused her of cheating on me in that song. You listen. Nah, babe. Oh, when you stab me, make sure you get me right here in my heart, babe. So,
What was the freakiest thing you ever done? Cause
There we go.
it's just like your story is just so wild. So it's like
I ain't gonna lie. I like for a woman to piss in my face and let her run all of my
Oh.
chest. Act like you heard
oh
what I
my god,
said.
you know what?
Ah.
When you got a city girl going, you know what? Yeah,
Uh,
it was a lot of that. It was a lot of that. Yeah.
oh. Ah. Ooh. Darn.
Now,
Dang.
let me ask you, so was
Kelly.
that even that bad?
I mean,
Was it?
no, it's not that bad. I mean, people, we all know at this point that people do that. But I was making those reactions because I personally
Who says that?
would not enjoy that experience. I don't think, and I don't find myself ever trying to find out.
I don't know why this is best. I just got this image of you going like this.
Oh no, not doing the R. Kelly.
You're
That's
just like, no, no,
crazy.
no, 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 I'm good. I'm good.
No,
Oh my God.
no.
But not to get too derailed into that territory, but it's a crazy interview. It's pretty crazy.
I'm not surprised. Kevin Gates is very authentic and raw. You get what you get when you're talking.
Yeah, and that's
That,
one thing I do like about him, but I just can't get into his music that much, which is sad. I want to.
I know what you mean. No, because like even his lyrics are cool. Like okay, I vibe with that. I vibe with that. But it's his actual sound of his instrumentation that I'm not obsessed with. You know, that's what's not bringing me back is his beats. I don't. They're not really my.
Some of
taste.
his lyricism and the whole delivery of it too does not. He has a whole song where he's just crying. And it's like auto tune, and it's like for me, I don't ever want to listen to it, let alone
Oh,
like in my car in my headphones. And he's like ooh hoo hoo hoo, and it's
I
all
know
auto tune. I'm like what, you know?
he does have that very singy kind of like painful style. You know, like singing pain style.
He's
Not in a.
literally crying on it. He talked about it in the interview, but
I guess like
he wears
I
his heart on his sleeve.
yeah. If I'm in the studio, I'm in the studio by myself, and it's all like a safe space. Maybe that could happen, but I have yet to.
Experience that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I try to get into the spirit of whatever I'm like working on, but I
right.
ain't did that yet.
You got to do what you feel, you know.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I did text Mr. Nine while I was
Mr. Nine.
Mr. Nine. I was wondering like what do I call him? I was so nervous. And now I'm like less maybe he's doing this on purpose so I'm like not nervous at all. You know?
I don't know. Maybe he just. I mean, you know how
Maybe he's
artists
just
are.
busy.
Yeah, you know how artists can be.
Yeah, I do. I do. I do. I
Also,
just thought he was different.
yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love
Oh,
you, Nine. I love you.
it just
Come
hurts a
back.
little bit different when it's someone you feel generally like
Your
attached.
heroes, right?
Yeah, you know, it's different when fucking Superman doesn't show up for his for his own party. Like, oh, not you too, Super.
Yeah. Yeah, two Superman. I'm trying to think like there's an example of that happening somewhere recently, but when you meet your heroes, something, something, I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You made me think of Eminem making fun of MK. He's like, when your idols become your rivals, when your idols become your rivals. You remember that?
What
That
the
was
okay,
hilarious. That
who
was
is that?
hilarious. That was Eminem making fun of MK on his disc because at first MK was like,
Oh,
yeah,
right. I was like, that
he's like,
sounds kind of like DJ Khaled or something.
yeah. It
No, no,
was
no, or
supposed to
like
be
Rick
funny.
Ross. It kind of sounded like Rick Ross.
I wouldn't be surprised if Rick Ross had said something extremely similar.
Right.
Not the same.
And your rivals,
I just
you
become
get
your rival.
kilos.
Maybe back music.
Man.
Whatever happened to like his whole
Maybach Music?
yeah, whatever happened to that
I
affiliation?
don't know. They're still around, I guess.
Damn.
It's
I don't
just
know.
him and his girlfriend are on it. That's it. I don't know.
I guess keeping the label tight in it.
No idea. I was trying to see. Okay, there's of course.
You know another label
Ghana
that
came
kind of
out with an
fell off?
album.
Who?
Who? What?
Oh, you go first, or me go first?
You go first.
Okay, and then we're off of this topic. I say, you know another label that kind of fell off?
I don't know who.
TDE. Where you at, TDE?
They actually did fall. They're
Where
off.
are you?
They're
Where are
done.
you guys?
They're done.
Damn.
I mean, like they're not literally done, but like Kendrick left, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I do feel like, oh, that brings me to something else I was going to bring up. I didn't mean to do the heroin motion. I'm sorry. It just comes natural, you know. I was shooting up all day.
This hilarious.
Don't do heroin, kids.
Yeah, not no fun.
But yeah, so TDE, if I may get a little off topic, Azalea Banks, you know, she talks a lot of shit, right? Like
Yeah.
she's always like, again, unhinged, saying random whatever. And Doja Cat just released a song, and it's like really hot, and it's like, I don't know what it is on the Billboard, but it's up there, you know.
I ain't heard it yet.
You haven't? I like it.
Wow.
It's like a girl song kind of, you know. And I've been thinking about this. A lot of music is like made for women.
Yeah.
I did not really put that much thought into it before, but since I've been looking at old interviews with like Tupac and, you know, 50 Cent and all that stuff, they talk about how they specifically make music for women, which is crazy because a lot of the music they make is all like, you know, like.
I don't even know if you can have a successful music career without a female fan base. Like honestly, I don't even know if
it's half the population. I get that, but you know what I mean though, because like the hard shit that's supposed to be like, oh, the street shit, whatever.
Yeah.
That's for women. Oh.
Well, okay. I feel like. Well, I guess it's tough when you put it that way because I wouldn't say that, like that song, like you know that kind of stuff is specifically for the women. I feel like that's one of those songs that can be both. You know, I think they have
what song?
A lot of. Like this, I don't know, like some of that harder stuff that you were just talking about. Like
okay,
you know,
just like in general.
In general, yeah, I feel like those songs are those songs that can kind of be both. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's definitely certain songs that are specifically like with Tupac, like "How Do You Want It" and like the sex songs and things like that.
Yeah.
But I thought they were saying like the whole shaboodle.
Nah,
maybe not.
No way.
Those aren't girls' songs. Girls don't like gats and.
Well, actually, I know. I know a lot of women that like Pac a lot. Like even you know what I mean. So it's like.
Well, because a lot of people like Pac, but Pac was a really good-looking guy, and that's part of what like propelled him into fame. Because I got in an argument with somebody on YouTube in the YouTube comments about this, which I'm super proud of. But they were saying like. The whole reason Pac like sold so many records or whatever is because he had a double CD. I'm like, that doesn't equal double sales. You know that, right?
So what were they implying by?
They were saying that his double album, because it went platinum, because it was a double album, it was considered double sales. And I'm like, no, sweetie, that's not how that works.
Right. And then there's 1,000 other factors. Like, also he had to get out of so many deals and make a lot of music and owe certain people at least 3 albums, so you're gonna make it as quick as fucking possible.
And they were saying he wasn't famous, or like that was his first album that was like, so he was like an industry plant. I'm like, he had like 4 or 5 albums before that, before like All Eyes on Me or any of that.
Yeah, I don't think you can be an industry plant with like 4 previous albums.
Well, the whole discussion was like, you know, how back in the day people marketed music differently and how it's, you know, all digital now, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, no, Pac was like already in the entertainment industry, right? You know? So he had like a leg up, and then he got in Digital Underground, and from there it was, you know, it's all about who you know back then, somewhat now. But anyway.
You like, I've seen this shit happen live, yo. Right, this is just the theory. I was there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just common sense, you know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. People just get online and just start saying any unhinged.
It was probably like some 9-year-old, and I'm just like making him cry, like, you stupid idiot.
He's like, you. Oh, I almost said the B word. You would have been mad at me.
No. You're like,
You,
bitch.
no, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say you boomer. That's your B word. Like,
I'm
yeah,
breaking up with this podcast. I'm
yeah.
done.
It's split in half, guys. This is a legal battle now between the state of Indiana and Louisiana.
We bring the whole state with us.
Yeah. We're doing state rep.
Who would win? Hmm.
Well, Indiana has a lot of lax gun
You
laws.
don't want this smoke.
I don't know what the gun
Go.
laws are like down there, but out here, anybody can get one.
It's Louisiana, dude. It's
I
like
was about
the
to
Bible
say,
Belt. Everyone has a gun.
I don't think these are good things. I think that's maybe the issue with our states, kind of, sort of.
Oh yeah, definitely. But if we're just doing like a state-on-state battle,
All right,
firepower, craziness,
okay. Let's
levels
do.
of alcohol intake.
Oh God, I'm in. I don't even know. I feel like,
Dude, we got New Orleans. We're hammered.
yeah, you guys are like known for it, and that doesn't
We've been
count
doing
Mardi
whippets
Gras.
all day. We're super aggressive.
Yeah, you guys are probably win on Mardi Gras alone.
Yeah, basically. Anyway, we're all full of crawfish and angry.
Crawfish and brown liquor. That that sounds like the next Kendrick album. Crawfish and brown
The
liquor.
next what album?
Kendrick album.
No, he's from
Yes,
California.
that's okay. That's all right.
Okay. Yeah, he can come here. He can be from Louisiana.
Oh man.
We're so derailed, like around the world. Like, where was I? Azalea Banks.
Oh
So,
yeah, I
so
forgot.
because the shit that she said is relating to Kendrick Lamar and Doja Cat. Which first she said Doja Cat was a try hard, that her song was too try hard. That Doja Cat's trying to be like a hardcore New York, like in the stairwell eating a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. This is what she said literally.
I would say that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny, but
She's hilarious. Like Azalea Banks. I don't think I'd want to like be her friend in person in real
yeah,
life because she's so mean and just says whatever.
yeah.
But I love her music and she's like pretty entertaining. But and I usually agree a little bit with a lot of the shit she says, which I shouldn't even say that, but
I mean, you
you
seem to
can't
like a
cancel
lot of
her.
the the chaotic energy. You seem to like that, so
You see, I like the chaotic.
yeah, the chaotic neutral energy. On no one side except the side of chaos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
anybody can get it. So she's like Doja Cat's rapping like she's eating hoagies.
Yeah, like she's not a real New Yorker. She's like a Chicago. I don't know.
She's
She
like, I
didn't say
bet
that.
she's never even been in a taxi.
But let me pull up what she said, because then she started going in on Kendrick for no reason at
Oh,
all.
what though?
This is the thing that, okay, I love Azalea Banks. I love Doja Cat too, but I love Azalea Banks. But sometimes she picks her battles with like the weirdest people, like that didn't even come at her. It's like she came at Doja because she released a new song,
Yeah,
and then
right.
she starts going at Kendrick for no reason.
I feel like she's that person at like work or at the family reunion that causes all the problems. That's just
Yes,
what they're
that's
always.
her. That's her for sure. I saw her on Instagram. She had posted a video. She's like recording the TV talking about Doja Cat, and this was years ago. You know, she had just put out a video, and in the video, she's like wearing like booty shorts and like a crop top. And Azalea Banks is just like calling her fat the whole time. And she's clearly not fat like Doja Cat at all. Not by like Southern
Even a
standards
little bit, yeah.
or anybody's standards. And it just made her look like such a like a, I don't know, like those old like fashion women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I
Like,
know.
what's wrong with you? Like a catty old gay man or something. It's like, oh, look at that cellulite. It's like, bitch, no one's looking at her cellulite. She looks good. Like, what the hell?
And why do you care anyway? I don't get people who always hyper focus on someone else's life or like, you know what I mean? It's like, why are you
Yeah,
focused
and that's
on
what, as on a, like, I've never met her. I don't know, but it just makes her come across as like really bitter and like a hater. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely that vibe.
or it's all calculated and she's doing it for like, a cloud or whatever.
But she's still making music, right?
Yeah, periodically.
Yeah.
It's
So
always fire though. Like it's always good. I like it.
I
She,
mean, if your name's trending, that's a good thing nowadays.
right. So she calls her Doja Lamar.
Why?
I don't know because I don't see the comparison. Is
Doja
Doja
Lamar.
Cat's not from California? Is she?
I don't know. Let me see. Let me check real fast. While you do
Yeah, I
that.
don't think she is. I think she's from New York.
She is from California, LA.
Oh, well, whatever. Then why is she talking shit about her being like not New York enough? Like make it make sense. So,
Is she
so
saying so? So in the new song, did she try to go with like some New York drill beat or like some New
hell
York style
no,
flow or like
no. It's
East
like a
Coast flow or
typical like a typical
Doja?
Doja Cat song. It's like kind of like sing songy. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I know what you
I'm not
mean.
gonna play any of it because we'll get terminated.
Especially
But
if you do. They're gonna be on that fast.
yeah, but here's what she said. Here, let me get. There we go. All right. So then this is some weird shit. Oh, I shared the wrong thing. My bad. But she's talking about how Kendrick Lamar is uh, like he has a bunch of writers, like a bunch of white writers. It says Kendrick got some cool hooks and melodies, but I think he's mad overrated and extremely complacent. I don't care to argue about ghostwriters because who cares? But nah, Kendrick deadass has white ghostwriters writing about the black struggle and shit. I've heard some feature verses from him that were dope, but he's making that kind of rap music that allows white people to indulge in a weird fetishes. Why
Fetish.
can't I say that word? Fetish.
You're getting triggered. Maybe
That's right. That's
maybe
right. I'm
you can play
upset.
this video.
Okay, there's certain words I didn't know this was one of them because I can read it in my head, and when I say it in my head, it sounds fine.
Oh,
Fetishization.
oh, fetish,
Fetish.
fetishization. The fetish not fetish. Now I get
Fetish.
the
Fetishiz.
fetishization.
Fetishization. I have a hard time with the word forwarded. Did.
So F's are not your friend.
When you forwarded it, when you like forward, I
Forward.
like past tense forward.
You're like forward. Did.
Yeah, I keep going. I do. It's
Forward.
like always been a problem.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's terrible.
It's
Anyway, the
quirky.
fetishization of the black struggle to patronize it and absolve themselves of any real social responsibility because they think they blah, 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 blah. Kendrick is really bugging if he thinks he's fucking with Drake on any day. I
Yeah,
LOL
she's this.
hard.
Yeah,
And that
I think she's clickbaiting. She's got to be clickbaiting.
gotta be because like what like Kendrick and Drake, like I thought we established that we handled that years ago, right?
Well, the thing is, gosh, a lot of that is just so like out there that it's hard to figure out which point I should address first. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I just want to talk about all of it and none of it at the same time. Like,
Well, this is my thing. If you're gonna say something that inflammatory about an artist that is that well loved like Kendrick is, please bring like at least a quarter of a receipt.
exactly. I'm like,
You know?
so I was like, I don't know about that one. I don't know. Maybe I gotta do some research or something. But even still, the albums are dope. You ain't never made an album half as dope as the Pimp a Butterfly, so I don't want to hear from you, artist.
I doubt it though. I doubt it with all my heart and soul because first of all, it's been established that Drake barely writes anything. And I think she just threw that in there just to, you know, fuck with people basically.
Popular artist.
Yeah. Well, just specifically that it was Drake. It's like, all right, now, come on. And then, two, anytime Kendrick writes for other people, like Baby Keem, like we were talking about, which he does all the time, and J Rock and stuff, you can tell it's got this style to it that sounds like Kendrick, right?
Right. Right.
Like maybe you don't notice it at first, but when you come back to it, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
wouldn't be happening if he had, you know, unless he's got the same one writer.
Yeah, that follows him everywhere, even the futures, even to do futures and to help other people write. He's like, yeah, come on, white boy, let's go.
And I've listened to early Kendrick, and it's still got that same style. It's not as good because he hasn't like honed his craft yet, but it's the same.
Can't person, you can tell like this person. You can watch, you can hear the person's growth and transition in their style. If you
Because
listen
his style's very unique. Yeah, that's bless you. I think that's what made him stand out. You know, initially because his style is so unique. So I think it's bullshit. I call bullshit.
And if there's some white boy writing all of Kendrick's raps, where is this motherfucker? I need to do some work because this dude's going in.
No shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this dude, he's like on
Who's
some other
coming?
stuff.
Somebody said, "What the fuck did I just turn on? That doesn't sound too sanitary."
Oh, they must have been talking about the Kevin. Been on the
Oh, that's a
yeah.
long. I need to keep up with the comments better.
Me too. Me too. I'll
What
start
time was
focusing
you
on
sent
that
this?
more.
Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, that was a while ago. My bad. What up, Lost One? My bad.
Yeah, we
Hopefully you're
gotta
still
do better
watching.
about the engagement. We'll do
I
better.
know.
We'll swear we'll watch you guys type and text us. Also, isn't there a calling number if I
There
remember?
is. Let's put it up. Where is it? I may have changed it since we were gonna have a celebrity guest on.
Right, and you didn't want nobody to be on that steady stuff.
Damn, I am gonna cry. I told you I was gonna cry. I'm gonna
Don't
cry.
cry. Don't cry. Or I'm gonna have to do something stupid to cheer you up.
I'm not crying. I'm fine.
Okay.
No, get out of here. He's not here. All right, I'll put the number up. It's on our Facebook though. If anyone can't wait. For
Yeah,
me.
can't wait.
Hey, we could throw up some beats and see if anyone wants to freestyle.
Yeah, I can even actually. You should play a beat, and I want to see if I can. How it?
Really?
Yeah, see, and then tell me, and then you be able to tell me, hey, your voice is coming back like a half second later. You know, whatever.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we should test it out live
Yeah.
in front of everyone. Okay, let me just embarrass myself and find one of my beats. That's bad.
In front of everyone. That's funny.
All right. The call-in number is 318-814-8455.
We wanna.
I'm gonna put that up here. 318-814-8455. Is that what I said?
Are those cicadas out here? They are going in.
Who is?
The cicadas.
Oh yeah, they're going. I'm
They're
sorry.
ready to
I
move.
was just used to it now.
Yeah, you're always there. We don't even have ours yet.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were up that way or whatever.
Yeah, we got some. But I mean, it's a lot more warm and humid out where you are. So.
It certainly is.
I gotta like send you a fan in the man, like some type of like AC pack or something in the fan. 'Cause I can
I'm
tell you-
good. I'm
Yeah.
good right now. Like you would see
Okay.
me sweating if I wasn't.
Okay.
Which I like sometimes when I'm streaming like DJing and it's summertime,
Oh,
like I'll be like pouring sweat and people just like comment like, "Are you okay?"
They said, "Get her some milk. She needs some milk." That's funny.
All right, there we go.
I mean, hey, it's a workout.
It can be. Especially if you're drinking, man. Drinking makes you sweat more, I believe.
Yeah, your body get that out. So it can sweat it
Start
out.
sweating out of weird places, like your eyelids and your fingers and stuff.
I think we have the wrong header down there.
Why?
It says 9 artists.
Oh, well, on my end it doesn't.
That's
How
weird.
about now?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there
That's
it is.
weird. I just had to close it and reopen it.
Oh, technology. Why you gotta do
Technology.
this to us, technology?
All right, so let me find a beat. Let's see. I got mine. Okay, never mind. Let's see here. What kind of beat do you want?
Question is will it play through mine?
Huh?
Any kind. I'm
Any.
yeah, I just want to see how it plays through my stuff that I've got hooked up. I'm
Okay.
curious. Unless you're playing it through your speakers.
If your name is 9, you still have time to come on live and
Your name is
drop a
not
rhyme.
you have time to drop a rhyme. Do it on a dime. If you don't show up, we might commit crimes. Just kidding, guys. We love our guests.
What the fuck?
You know, he's got me in my voices mode. After I heard the frog thing, Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm gonna rap like I'm an elephant.
I can't even think about it. I'm too sad. It's like, you know, like when you get excited about something and it's like like a celebrity or someone
Yeah,
else that you're like, you know, and you start thinking about how's it going to go down, like what's going to happen, like
I
the
feel like this is
best possible scenario, the worst possible, and you know,
your brain get ahead of the situation before
I
it
don't
gets
even
there.
want to tell you what my best possible scenarios were because they
Oh
were just
no,
ludicrous. They were ludicrous because that's how my mind works. I'm always like thinking like I'm
fantasizing.
gonna make millions of dollars and do this. Yeah, because otherwise I would probably just not do nothing.
You, I know what you mean. You got a dream. Your dream is your fuel. The fuel. You gotta.
If I didn't do crazy shit that like wasn't random as fuck, that is one thing I can say about myself. Like
Yeah,
it takes a little bit of balls, I guess, to just do stuff because we wouldn't have this podcast. I wouldn't be sitting sweating my ass off in my back room with all with all this equipment. You know,
mhm. Yeah.
no,
It takes initiative. You gotta have some. You gotta have some gung ho to get shit done.
it's like I either don't care at all or enough, or I'm like super brave, and I feel like it's the first one. I just don't. I don't care. Like I
I
don't care
think a
what other
lot of
people
people can
think.
have that. I think that's good to have. The
Yeah.
world would be a little bit well on the creative side would be definitely a lot better on the creative side if people were like that. Because how
Yeah.
many people don't make or release something because they're like, oh, they're afraid, or
People would laugh at me.
yeah.
You
And when you
know.
don't give a fuck in a field like that, that's a superpower, really.
It can be. It can be a super curse too, though.
Yeah, yeah. That's that peanut butter and jelly, sweet and sour. Gotta have both.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm trying to find. I think I found a beat. Come on now. My internet's kind of,
Yeah, mine too.
or my computer, one or the other. There we go. See if this is it. No, that sucks.
I
That's
didn't hear anything.
you couldn't.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Good. It's not time yet. I gotta find it first.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast.
Okay. All right. Hey, folks. I'm playing music that you can't hear. Okay, not that. That sucks. If your name is Nine, you are wanted now at podcast number one. Podcast number one. No. See, a lot of the stuff that I'm finding is like, oh, this might be good. I didn't want to. I didn't want to play anything real slow. But I think this will be good. Oh yeah. Okay, I got one for him. This is gonna completely throw him off and make it difficult for him to rap. So the best way to do this would be to play it directly from my browser, I suppose. Let me just do that. There we go. All right. There you are. Yay. All right. I found
I
something.
have returned from the graveyard.
All right. No more of that. Okay. Share tab audio. I, I don't want to share. I'm
Your
trying to think of the best
screen.
way to do this. No. Okay. I'm sharing my screen. It's in BandLab. Whatever. Okay. Make fun of me if you want, if you can. All right. We'll just leave it there. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
As ready as I'll ever be. Okay, pretty hype. Okay, I'm feeling real good. Smoking on wood. Feeling like might pull up with the flat trunk. I need a pump. They need a jump. Hold on, I think I'm starting to feel it. I think I'm making a million. Damn, I feel like a billion. Been ballin' since I was children. Damn, I'm 50 million. Ooh, When you lean, I'm singing. Sing, I got a lot of slang. I'm on my shit. I need a change. Oh shit, my shit froze, but I'm gonna get it back, yo. Oh, and we back. Oh, okay, I'm gonna be back. Was it in time or?
Yeah, no, there was no issue with it.
Okay, perfect. All right, we
Yeah,
got it. Yeah, we good. We got it. So maybe that's
yeah,
how we'll just have to do it. Like maybe we'll have to like upload it to something first, or
yeah. I don't think it's good to like send people the songs first because that kind of takes all the fun out of it, you know.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was
But
just starting to get in the mood, man. I start ripping all night long. We should just start ripping. You gave some instrumentals, and I'll just start ripping.
you know, and you use it. Do you only use Ableton or do you use other stuff to do your
Um, well,
stuff?
mainly for music, all I use is Ableton. You know
Mm,
what I mean? If I do like something, like I'm surprised, like for this that I'm not using Reaper, which is really surprising. Like for I just kind of use like I rarely ever use stuff like that. I mean, I use
mm.
Ableton for everything now.
Wait,
Really.
wait, 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 whoa. Okay, so what do you use Reaper for? What would you use Reaper for? Like, what is Reaper?
Um, I mean, Reaper's like just like an any average doll, but it's kind of more additive. I would say like it's very raw and basic and simple, but you only add what you need to it. Really, I guess you would say it's a lot less complicated. So if
Okay.
you wanted to do like a bunch of mics on something like a podcast or something, it'd be easy to just go in there and put in a
Okay.
you know what I mean? It's just super and easy
So
and
it's more like audio editing,
yeah,
like Audacity kind of.
yeah. It's more
Okay.
like that kind of feel. So I mean, Ableton is cool. I don't necessarily need that all the time for everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, cause like for as far as like free stuff, I can tell you all the free stuff. Like GarageBand, if you have an Apple device, which GarageBand is good.
Hmm.
I mean, it's good for what it's free. It's good. So it's like a mini version of what's the paid Logic Pro.
No, wow. Because I haven't touched GarageBand in a couple of years, so I don't know what exactly it's gotten, how far it's gotten.
Yeah, like the limitations are like basically how many different tracks you can add, and I don't. It must be like 10 or 15
That's
because
still a lot of tracks.
that's a lot. Yeah, I mean, really, that's maybe a little too many, honestly. you know, I
Yeah,
mean, not if you're getting super technical with it, but if you're just talking about like a basic, I'm gonna make a beat.
yeah,
That's a lot. You should probably pare it down.
yeah.
you
Basic,
know.
yeah.
Um,
Bass, kid, top.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
I think MF Doom said something like that, like the simpler the better. Um, and then there's Soundtrap, and I've fooled around with Splice, but I don't really understand it because there's no recording setting. You know what I mean? Have you ever used Splice or looked at it?
I looked at it, but I kind of didn't really. I'm like you. I kind of really didn't get it, and then it was the other thing where I was like, "Well, are all these people all going to be using like the same sounds and shit? Like, what's the copyright when it comes to some of this stuff? Like,
They specifically target Splice, I think, because they tell you, at least when my music distribution thing, which is SoundCloud,
yeah,
not just on SoundCloud, but it does it to other platforms. It says you can't use samples that are pre-produced like Splice.
exactly. So why
Why would you? You can't even record on. Did you get the app or did you go to the website?
I went to a website. I didn't even see the app.
Can you record on the website?
I don't know. I like the second I got on there and was like all in their interface and stuff and seeing what was going on, I was like, I don't like this. And I like closed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what's this flight shit? This looks pretty cool. Sounds like a good idea. I'm like, this seems a little click.
I
Or,
think I think Soundtrap used to have Splice sounds on there, but they don't anymore.
yeah,
Now it's like free sound. I like Soundtrap a lot for on a computer, like on a PC or laptop or whatever. Their app kind of sucks. It used to be
it's
good. But it
I
glitches a lot.
remember right. Is Soundtrap one of the like newer ones where you can work live with someone else like in the same session, like through the internet?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, because I used something like that. It wasn't Soundtrap. It was another one.
BandLab.
Yeah, BandLab is what it was. I did like a little Facebook group thing. It was pretty
Yeah,
cool, but a lot of those people were just starting out making music, and I was like, oh, this is
yeah.
you know, I
There's
can
a
do
lot of
this.
bad music on BandLab for sure. Um, BandLab, like the social part of it is whatever. The music making part though is actually pretty good, and they add new samples all the time. And that's like I would say primarily what I use anymore. I mean, even though I was like embarrassed by it just now,
Yeah,
because you're like, oh, you made this in BandLab or whatever. You know how
it's
people,
not matter. Whatever tools you need to get the job done, yo.
right? Like
You know,
people can be pretty snooty about music production for real.
that's because they're idiots and their music probably isn't good.
But my argument is like, okay, people have been making music with like bare bones nothing, and that's where all the good music comes from. You know, like
Exactly. You don't have
blues
to
and all
have,
that.
yeah, like you don't
Yeah.
have to have. Look, there's been hits that have been made in like the craziest environments. Some shitty like hotel room on some shitty laptop using free software or hacked gear, and it's got fucking 50 million streams. You know what I mean? Like, so there's
Right,
no rules and
like
stuff.
XXX Tentacion's first stuff that he came out with, or Kanye.
You
Kanye,
know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
Kanye used Fruity Loops, I believe, in the beginning.
Exactly. So it's like, who
So,
cares? Those elitists
right,
are like, okay, let me hear your music. Fuck your software.
right. As long as it's not like you're just like taking someone's sample that's like already done. You know what I mean? Like, cause that's,
Yeah.
you know,
See, that's the thing. There's been, if you've been on on producer Twitter lately, there's been this debate on whether or not using loops makes you a producer, or whether.
everybody uses loops.
So
It's how,
then,
you know,
yeah, then it got in the loops versus samples, and what's a loop compared to a sample or a break or a beat break, and then it went back to original DJs, and it's been all over the place.
that's gotta
So,
be a hard area of law to work in if you're a lawyer.
oh, I bet,
Like,
I
how do
bet.
you break that down? But yeah.
So you know what I saw a clip that an artist said that they do, that whether or not they know they'll get copyright stricken.
Hmm.
So they'll run like a sample or something they sampled through, like if it's a song or something, through
Hmm.
Shazam. And if Shazam can still tell what the original song was, can still tell you, hey, this is this song, then
That's smart.
you're going to get copyright stricken. They're going to pick up the sample because it's obviously audibly noticeable by the algorithm and the machines, and you know what I mean, and whatever they use,
Mhm.
the song IP or whatever. So if you
Yeah,
that's a good way to test whether or not you'll get caught with a copyright strike.
that's smart. Because I had a sample that was on Soundtrap uh, that I used, and it turned out it was in a song that I put on YouTube, and it turned out it was like a good 30-second, maybe even a minute long clip from some like ambient house music track
Wow.
from Germany. And I was like, I have like when they sent me the copyright thing, I was like, I have no idea who this group is or whatever, what they're. And then I listened to it. I was like, that is the whole song almost. Like,
You were
damn.
probably flabbergasted. You were probably like, "What the fuck?"
And I so yeah, it made me sad too because it really made the whole song. But
Yeah, now you got to
you never
destroy
know.
your art. Now you're like, okay, well now I can't use my own art that I created.
But
Cause
yeah, but the thing is, that it's like I made it into something completely different, you know. But it wouldn't be the same without it. So that's why it's tricky, you know.
ah man, like yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely a very weird area of music that I think in time, hopefully it gets a little more. I don't know if I want it to get more clear or whether I want it more ambiguous because once it
Yeah.
gets more in law, the less we're going to be able to get away with and create with. And
I mean, I feel like people that create shit should be compensated appropriately for the
of
shit
course,
they create.
of course.
However, when you have like there's a song that just came out. It's like Didi Osama and a couple other people. The 14-year-old I was talking about last time. It's like "Oh Let's Do It" is the name of the song, but it's that Waka Flocka song
Uh,
where they say "Oh Let's Do It" a lot.
oh, let's do it. Oh,
Yeah,
let's do it. Yeah,
that's not
okay.
the name of the song, but that's what they named the
Yeah,
new song.
yeah.
But it's this the sound is pretty much the same, but they added like a drill slash trap beat to it, and it sounds
So
good. But it's like,
lazy.
well,
So
then you
lazy.
borderline on sounding old then because
I
people,
know. They've been
you
doing that
know,
forever. I know.
yeah, like Montel Jordan's song that made him famous was a rip off, quote unquote, of the Slick Rick song.
I
You
mean,
know,
I guess it's like you say, simplicity is best. So sometimes maybe those simple additives can really,
I think when MF Doom said that, I think he was talking about when you're making your own beats from scratch.
Yeah.
You know, like not adding too many like variable, like complicated rhythms and patterns, because it's easy to do that. You know.
You get lost in the mix.
But yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Like honestly, I'm like you. I'm like, well,
Yeah, yeah, I know. I
if
know,
there was
right?
some way to prove like how much actual work you put into it, which I guess there would be, you know, versus like if you just took like like a pre-made beat and then a pre-made melody and just put it together and you're like, that's it, I did it, you know.
Legit, there should be like maybe with like as cap or something. There should be a show your work option. Like here's the before and after and all the shit I did to it. Like this is a whole different. Like if there was some way that you could
There
artists
is.
show your work and they'd be like, okay, well clearly, you know.
Yeah, you could do like run the script from your computer, just say like
Mhm.
what all keystrokes and everything you did, and that would be
I
kind
think
of.
we're ahead of the curve. Maybe if we can figure out a way, we might. If we could figure out like an app or something that could do this and get these companies and like the laws to go with it, we'd be rolling in the bank. It'd be the Rap Yard store, the Rap Yard City. Come to Rap Yard City in Atlanta. It's a
So
little
what
own district.
for what now? For what are people coming here for? To like
Um, get lit and
prove,
listen to rap.
get lit and prove that they
Yeah,
actually did work on their
yeah,
song.
it's our city. We
Yeah,
can do whatever
yeah,
we
why
want,
not?
like some sim shit.
Call in live 318-814-8455.
Yes, if you have some comments or some feedback, call in.
If
And
you want
don't
to
be over here
freestyle.
doing a prank or freestyle.
I think since I played a beat, you should play a beat.
Okay.
Yeah, so there.
Oh
I'll do
dang,
my
bro.
Eminem verse over it.
Oh, well, okay, let's see.
Hi, I'm gonna kill Kim.
The
My
thing
name's
is,
Eminem.
I don't have like, oh, actually, I do have a couple bounced out, but they're not very Eminem-y.
Oh, that's all right. I mean,
Okay.
wait. So these are out? Like they're
No, I mean
released?
like bounced out of the doll, rendered. Because
Oh,
most
okay.
of my beats are literally just like sitting in the file project. I was like, oh wait, I've actually got a couple that are. Let me put something up.
I could do my 9 impression. No, I can't do that.
Yeah, I've
Here,
been,
no, wait. Here's my 9 impression.
yeah, over here.
Oh, come on now. I love you, 9.
Oh man, let me
Please come
see.
on my show.
Uh,
I'm so
damn,
itchy
bro.
back here.
Oh, I'll put this
Good.
stuff, bro. Hold on.
Cicadas, like, and then at night it's the frogs. And then you know what it is? They're all just horny. Like the
Yeah,
cicadas and the frogs are just like, I'm horny. Brat.
like,
It's like, shut up. We don't
yeah,
care.
no shit. Okay, here's a. See if you can hear this. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
No. That
Oh
was
no.
crazy sounding. Let's hear it.
I was about to say, I don't know how long this beat takes to come on. I don't remember.
Well, you don't have to play the whole thing. Let me put my headphones on. Hi, I'm Eminem. I'm gonna kill Kim with a steel pin. Drag her body to a field then. Sprinkle it with cinnamon. Tell the ants to dig in. I'm a real friend until you cross me then. I'll toss you with that steel pin again. Throw your ass in the garbage bin. And if you got rims, I'll steal them. Murder your wife and children with a knife in the abandoned building where the floor is cracked and the paint's peeling. And there's roaches on the ceiling. Just like my mom's crib. Hi, Mom. I'm Eminem.
Hey, I was gonna use that on my album.
What?
I was
Sorry,
gonna
what?
use. I was thought about using that beat on my album, but then I don't know. So it's just
The what now?
the instrumental I played. I thought about using that on my album, but I was like,
Why not?
I don't know. I think I just started working on something else.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know how it
That'll do.
goes.
Yeah.
Four, four, four.
Yeah. Okay, I was going to see if you could hear any of these.
Yeah. Four. Hey,
Hey, we're back in it. I
blame it
can
on
play
ice.
samples now.
Yeah.
So now every time Sexy Red comes out with a song due to the algorithm, I get to hear it. It's amazing. She sounds exactly the same. She sounds exactly like that on all of her songs.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess she's got to kind of. I mean, I
It's
mean,
a
I guess
neat.
this early in her career, does she really want to try weird shit or something new? Maybe she
I
should
don't
stick
know.
with what works.
She's playing it safe, or is she?
Yeah, I
She's
think.
just being herself, I guess. She just has
Yeah, I bet.
a brown booty hole and a pink coochie, and she's just gonna. She got to tell the world about it.
Versus the world. Pink Coochie Brown Booty Hole versus the world. Oh man.
You go, girl. I was thinking of things that people used to say on like 90s talk shows, daytime talk shows that
Yeah.
are like played out now that nobody says that'll date you. Like I'm all that in a bag of chips.
Wow. I ain't
Or
heard
like
that in ages.
yeah, or like your name must be Campbell's cuz you're good. These are things that people would
That
scream out
hurt.
on like a Ricky Lake, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. This is yeah, these are some classic bangers for sure.
Classic.
Yeah, I haven't heard these in a while.
I'm trying to think of something else like you go girl. That's what brought me there, you know. Anyway.
What's the well, I don't know if it's not even gonna go. What's it is it are you Jamaican? Because you're Jamaican me happy.
You're making me happy?
Yeah, Jamaican me happy.
I would say Jamaica me crazy would be the way to go, but
Yeah, Jamaican me crazy.
yeah, that's better.
Woo! Y'all
I
hear
don't know.
that?
That's like more like a pickup line, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Jamaican me crazy. I'd have to be.
It's really bad either way.
Yeah, yeah. I said I don't think there's any state of song where that's my opening line.
That's what you use when you go out.
Hell no.
Oh, okay. What do you
When I try
use?
to think about, I really just introduce myself. Say, hey, how you doing? This,
That's all you gotta do, and then
yeah,
boom.
yeah. Give them a
That's
compliment. I like
it.
you got pretty eyes, or I like your dress. So,
Oh, I thought it was just like you walk up and you're like, I'm lucid, and they're just like, ah.
I wish we're not there yet.
You just
Maybe
bring a wheelbarrow with you.
that's post album Lucid. That's post album
Oh.
Lucid. The album hasn't dropped yet. So then
Oh.
that's when it'll happen.
They consentingly get into the wheelbarrow.
I'm like, you guys ready to roll? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
We
go.
are. We signed the waiver.
Yeah, yes. Not the waiver, not the Drake waiver.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
said wheelbarrow and then I started backtracking like maybe that's not good. This feels a little like Animal House, so I'm gonna pull back.
yeah. Walking out of a bar with a barrel with barrels full of women doesn't sound
That are
very good.
passed out because they're just, you're so handsome that they
That
just
sounds
pass.
like a quick way to get a Netflix special.
Exactly. What is up with people just not showing? I'm not gonna say
I
that.
don't know, man. People are just people. You know how many times this month has shown me how people really are, of just people bailing, not showing up. Like
Yeah,
this
I
is going
mean,
on.
hey, let me put this out there. Nine and anyone else, but especially Nine. This is really just for Nine. I was like, I'm a huge fan. I know that shit happens. I'm not mad at you. I'm not
Of
mad
course
at
not.
all. You are doing us a favor by considering taking your time out to do this podcast. I know that.
Exactly.
I was just super excited. And I'm not going to cry, but if you do want to come back, we'd be happy to have you.
And it will make her not cry.
Yeah, if you want me to stop crying ever, then please come to please.
Yes. So when you go to rest your head, you'll know on the Rap Yard podcast, there's a lot of tears flowing.
Yeah. I mean, that's on you, but whatever.
Are we gonna guilt trip people into being our guests? I want to.
No, because that's like my not childhood, but my teenagehood hero, and I don't want to do that. And no,
I am. I'm gonna send a video of me crying to Lil Wayne. Look at me, bro. You didn't show up to the podcast.
we'll do it grandma style, like
Yeah,
guilt trip everybody, like you said.
yeah.
Like it's like, well, it's okay if you don't want to be on the podcast, but I will be all lonely and cold.
Lonely
Like,
cold. All I have is water soup for dinner. Eating my
yeah,
water soup, waiting
because you didn't feel like coming on, but I understand you're busy. But if you did come, it would make me so happy. But since you can't, because you're so busy, I'm just gonna cry in my little tattered shawl.
Probably don't know when I'll be done crying, but I guess I'll let you know.
Or you could come on the podcast and see for yourself, but you're busy. I know.
I'm sorry, as an artist, even on this level, even being unknown, bro. Like, if I got an email like that from any blog or anything, I would take it two ways. Either they are really passionate about music or me as an artist, which is a very, very good thing, or two, these are some weird mofos, and I just
I
that's
think
just
both. I think both is true for in
yeah.
our case. So
Because it's like, okay, that's weird, but also someone likes me enough to cry, like I'd be there.
this podcast is so different that I feel like the conversation carries itself a lot of the time. And when else are you going to be able to be on a podcast where you're not like, where you're talking to two people that are in completely different locations about a topic that they both obviously are like passionate about from different walks of life or whatever, and a male and a female, and it's cool.
And millennial and boomer, like, come on. Like, come on. How often can you get that combination? Do you guys not hear what she's saying?
So Lucid had to leave. He cannot participate anymore.
I'm back. I'm back in the rap yard. I got yo, bro, I didn't know. Apparently there's a gate at around the rap yard, and we can control who we let in and out. So if you fuck up, this gate opens and you get booted, guys. So
It's kind of like Scientology, you know.
that's Scientology.
Will you call me a boomer one more goddamn
I'm
time?
done. I won't tease you no more. I swear I'm done. That's the last time.
I'm really not. A boomers, my parents are boomers. They're like 70.
I know. That's what makes it funny.
I don't even know what I could even call you. Like Gen Z.
Look,
I
at
don't
this
know.
point, I don't even know. At this point,
It's
I
not
don't know.
fair.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. Well, we won't do that anymore.
I don't care.
Guys, be sure not to comment that word down below. That was
that word.
Yeah,
the B word.
Don't comment that below.
You need to stop with that. God damn it.
Come on out, trolls of all kinds.
The messed up thing is that, like, as a woman, you're constantly being reminded by, like, the world as soon as you pass age 30. And so I'm just like, all right, I already heard about that about 50 times today, but thank you. You know, but
if it makes you feel better, my spouse is over the age of 30, and I am not.
You're what?
My spouse, my girl.
You're married?
I ain't married yet. We just started dating, but she's older than me. Yeah,
What, you said your spouse, bro?
Yeah, the same thing. Spouse, girlfriend. I mean,
no, a spouse is your wife or husband.
I mean, she's wifey, but we're not married yet. You know what I mean?
You just met her?
Yeah, we've only been dating for we've been dating for a while, but we made it official for like maybe a month. Yeah.
So what's a while? Like,
I mean, I've known her.
months?
I've known her for a year, but we just started dating like this month.
Wow, that's okay. Because I've been like picking up, like you put like, oh, someone gave me a rose, la la la. You're all like all happy and
I
stuff.
forgot that I posted that. That's hilarious.
Makes me sick. Blech.
It is. My brother
Mush.
he be like, oh, he be making fun of me. It's funny.
Oh no, I'm happy for you. That's sweet.
Yeah, you know, you got your little boo thing. I need more. I need one too.
I do. I have. Oh. It's different when you're older, and it's also different when you've already been together for like, trying to think, 8 years.
Yeah, that's my longest relationship has been about 2.5 years.
And you're a blended family, and your kids are like teenagers. Yeah, it's not like, enjoy yourself. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that one.
Yeah, enjoy yourself.
I've been enjoying myself for quite some time now, so
Yeah, good for you.
you know what I mean. So now I'm just trying to.
Yeah, whatever. I'm trying to see. Oh, here's another beat. You gonna freestyle?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This makes me feel a little old school. You know, I'm dripping off the shoes. They call me Big Lou. I'm feeling really good. Got good moves like Lucid the Dreamwaker. think
Yeah.
that I might be going to a different level. Yeah, me, nigga. I like devil. Crops heavy shit. Feel like an anvil. Oh, how we do it on the Rap Yard podcast. Turn it to a show. That's how I go, bro.
Wait, did you say an ant hole?
Anvil. Drop it hard like an anvil.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you said ant hole.
Yeah, put it in her ant hole.
That's gross. We don't need it. I know you're happy and everything, but damn.
Yeah, it's not that any more worse than that track. Man.
That'll be the best use of that sample.
Not matter if your avocados are hard.
All right.
What the hell?
I guess that's it. I mean, I don't know. What else do we got here?
Yeah, that can be a rap. That is a rap.
That's a wrap.
That
Yard
is a
pod.
rap yard podcast.
Yeah.
Do it in your frog voice in honor of 9.
Oh. No, he's the one that does. All right. Let me see.
Ribbit.
Ribbit. I'm a ribbit frog. Ribbit doggy dog. Ribbit. 9. Where are you? I'm gonna put tears on the mic.
Tears on the
Damn.
mic is wild.
Tears on the mic.
It
is
sounds like an
unhinged.
R&B album. Or
Crawfish,
something.
brown liquor, and tears on the mic.
Coming soon to Spotify and Apple Music near you.
TDE exclusive.
Oh, that's cringy, but it works. It's so awesome.
It's all cringy. I think this is like the cringiest podcast ever, probably.
That's good.
It is good. At least we're the best.
Yeah, we're the best.
We the best. Another one.
Music. Maybach.
That was cringe for sure.
I would say all the tags. They be like, damn, every label in the world collabed on this motherfucker.
Rough Riders.
Not the DMX. R.I.P. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
They
They're gonna lose it when they hear the song start with that lighter flicker.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
All right. On that note,
yeah, we're out of here, guys.
peace out. Thanks for the
tuning
tens of
in.
watchers that watched us.
Yeah.
See you next time.